Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Macedonians, distinguished members of parliament, distinguished guests. Sublime is the feeling today on the day of Ilinden, in front of the monument of one of the greatest sons of Macedonia, Vtor, to congratulate you August 2nd, Macedonia National Day. Today, celebrating 113 years since the first Ilinden, 72 years since the second Ilinden, and in the year when we celebrate more than 2 decades of the third Ilinden. We must look at the historical path that we have paved with sincere respect and dignity, with a strong commitment and unhidden sense of pride and determination. On August 2nd, 1903, the St. Ilias Day uprising, also known as Ilinden, was one of the most important revolts against the late Ottoman Empire. Today, we celebrate the first realization of the Macedonian Republic, and we remember the brave men of Ilinden who gave the ultimate sacrifice for their country. The Ottoman Empire ruled Macedonia for nearly 5 centuries. In the 1870s, the Macedonians started a series of armed revolts, a powerful message awakening the freedom. And the cornerstone of that awakening is the dream of a free, independent, and sovereign Macedonia. Vtor was a school teacher and intellectual, born in Kukush, Aegean Macedonia, today's Kilkis, northern Greece. He helped to organise the original internal Macedonian revolutionary organisation and is widely accepted as the father of Macedonia. Today he remains a powerful symbol of the Macedonian people's dedication to freedom, independence and equality. Severely outnumbered, the Ilinden revolutionaries managed to defeat the Ottoman forces and formed the first democratic republic in the history of the Balkans in Proslava, Macedonia. However, the victory was short-lived and the crucial republic would eventually fall. Only 10 years later, in 1913, however, with the blessing of the great powers, the newly formed kingdoms of Greece, Bulgaria and Serbia will each take a piece of Macedonian territory. The word Macedonia was literally erased from many maps, and the darkest period in Macedonia's history began. The heroic struggle of Ilinden in 1903 would later inspire a second Ilinden of Asnom in World War II in 1944. And the word Macedonia reappeared on the world's maps. However, ultimately, it will still take 88 years after Ilinden for a fully independent Republic of Macedonia to finally be reborn on September 8, 1991. On that day, the dream of Macedonian independence was finally attained, a dream that Delchev and the Ilinden revolutionaries died for. Dear fellow Macedonians, dear friends, it is now 2016, but the Macedonian struggle continues. Even today, more than 24 years later, after independence, there are still hundreds of thousands of Macedonians in Albania, Bulgaria and Greece who live under state-sponsored oppression, discrimination and assimilation policies. And we have millions of Macedonians, brothers and sisters who are scattered all over the world, encompassing the Macedonian diaspora. That is why every year on August 2nd, the Macedonians gather together with friends and family on St. Ilias Day to commemorate the anniversary of the Ilinden uprising, to remember the heroes who died for our homeland and to keep the fight for human rights and equality alive for all Macedonians, no matter where they live. The Macedonian community of Melbourne, Victoria calls upon all Macedonians around the world to never forget the ideals of Ilinden: freedom, independence and equality. Ilinden teaches us to never surrender, to never give up, and to continue the fight for the rights of our people. May we celebrate Ilinden for many years. May freedom and independence last eternally. Long live Macedonia, long live Australia.